Before we dive in, I want to ask you to subscribe to my channel for more real-life stories like this, and make sure to share your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear your experiences. It was 1 a.m. when my phone buzzed. I reached for it, still half asleep, and froze. The message was from my wife. Don't wait up. No explanation, no reason. Just those 4 words that suddenly made my heart sink. I stared at the screen, trying to shake off the chill creeping down my spine. Don't wait up. She'd never said that before. Even on nights she stayed late at the office, she'd sent a quick text explaining the situation. But this felt different. Wrong. I lay there, scrolling through our previous messages, looking for context that wasn't there. My mind raced. Was she joking? Busy with friends? Or something else? A knot formed in my chest. The truth is, I had noticed small things over the past few weeks. Tiny cracks that I had ignored, insisting I was being paranoid. Missed calls that she brushed off as just work. The way she'd suddenly lock her phone when I walked into the room. Little excuses about meeting friends or running errands at odd hours. And yet, I told myself I was imagining things. I wanted to trust her. I had to. But that 1 a.m. text stayed in my mind, buzzing louder than the phone ever could. I got out of bed, tiptoed to the living room, and pulled up her social media on my laptop. I didn't want to see anything. I told myself I didn't, but my own hand betrayed me. There was a photo she'd posted that wasn't meant for the world, but somehow it had appeared in the story. A blurry image of her and another man, their arms brushing, laughing as if the world around them didn't exist. And I knew in that instant that she had lied to me, not just tonight, not just recently, but in ways I hadn't even begun to imagine. I didn't call her. I didn't send a furious message. I sat there in the dark, my chest tight, stomach turning, remembering all the nights I waited up for her, all the mornings I brewed coffee, hoping we'd share it together. Every small moment we had now felt like a lie. Every word she had whispered, every promise she had made. The following days were a haze of suspicion and self-doubt. I started noticing things I had ignored before. The faint scent of another cologne lingering in the bedroom. A lipstick mark on a glass she swore wasn't hers. Her phone left face down on the counter more often than not, vibrating softly with messages she hurriedly silenced. I questioned myself constantly. Was I imagining it? Was I overreacting? Maybe it really was work. Maybe it really was innocent. But my gut told me otherwise. It always had. Then came the moment I could no longer ignore. I was picking up something from the kitchen when I saw her phone flash with a message preview. I didn't mean to, but my eyes caught it. Can't wait to see you tonight. Wish I was with you. My hands went cold. My heart pounded. I felt dizzy, nauseous. And for the first time, I didn't fight the truth. I couldn't. That night, I waited for her to come home. The house was silent, eerily so, as if it were holding its breath along with me. When she finally walked in, I didn't say a word. I simply handed her my phone, opened the photo I had sent her earlier in the day, the one she had shared secretly with him. She looked at it, and for the first time, I saw her face falter. I can explain, she stammered, her voice small, but I didn't respond. Words felt useless, insufficient. I didn't need explanations. I had seen enough. The betrayal was there, raw and undeniable, etched into my very perception of the woman I loved. In the days that followed, we talked. She confessed, finally, fully, about the affair, the months of secrecy, the lies I had unknowingly lived through. She spoke of loneliness, of feeling unappreciated, of moments where she had sought comfort elsewhere. I listened, silently, though every word was like a knife twisting in my chest. There was guilt, yes, but there was also a human side to it. She wasn't a villain. She was flawed, just as we all are. But I couldn't stay. Not after everything. Not after the slow erosion of trust that had been happening while I believed in her completely. I realized that love alone wasn't enough. And as painful as it was, I needed to reclaim my dignity, my self-respect, my life. I made the decision quietly, packed a bag while she slept, left a note explaining that I needed to leave, not to punish her, but to save myself. I didn't want to scream, didn't want confrontation. I simply needed to step away, away from the lies, away from the heartbreak, away from a future built on shaky foundations. Walking out that door was the hardest thing I've ever done. I remember the nights we had spent planning our life together, the promises whispered in the dark, the laughter shared over cups of coffee in the morning sun. And yet, every memory now stung, a bittersweet reminder that some things are beyond repair. In the weeks and months that followed, I felt the quiet ache of loneliness, the pull of memories that refused to fade. But I also felt something else. Strength in realizing that I didn't deserve betrayal, that my heart deserved honesty and respect. I learned to forgive, not for her, but for me, so I could move forward without bitterness, without carrying the weight of someone else's choices. I'm not going to lie, it hurt, and it still hurts sometimes. But in the quiet moments, I remind myself of the lesson learned. Love is powerful, but self-respect is essential. Leaving wasn't weakness. It wasn't failure. It was survival. If you're watching this, maybe you've been there. Maybe you felt that gut punch of betrayal, the heartbreak of realizing someone you trusted has chosen another path. Know this. You have the right to protect your heart, to step away, and to rebuild. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So, thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more stories like this. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever faced a moment where trust was broken? How did you handle it? I'd love to hear your story.